The Promises of God, Part 5, You Are Powerful. I'd like to read to you from Luke chapter 10, verse 18 to 20. And it says, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. Notwithstanding in this rejoice not, that the spirits are subject unto you, but rather rejoice, because your names are written in heaven. Jesus is the one who is speaking here, and he's speaking directly to the 70 earlier disciples who he sent out to minister and preach to the surrounding areas that he was preaching in. And these early disciples, he was telling them about Satan being cast down to earth and the mischief and the things that he was doing here as he led men into sin. But more importantly, the fact that we had the power to overcome him, and as Jesus says, to tread upon serpents and scorpions. The interesting thing is that if we look back to part 1 of this series, I spoke of Genesis chapter 3 verse 15, which says that there will be enmity between the serpent and the woman, and that her seed and the seed of the serpent would have enmity, and that he, the seed of the woman, would tread upon the head of the serpent, and that the serpent would bruise the heel of the person who would come to tread upon the head of the scorpion. So this is of course speaking to the Messiah of Christ, or the promise that Christ would have as the Messiah. But the interesting thing is that we ourselves are joint heirs in the kingdom. And as we come to believe in Christ, we fellowship with him and become part of the things that he has given us to be partaking in. And he himself is showing here that we also have the power to tread upon those demonic elements that may be here in our environment. There is good and there is bad. There may be angelic as well as demonic elements and spiritual forces. But God has given you the power to be able to withstand them and overcome them. And you are powerful in Christ.